start off, I want to talk about color matching your skin tone and how I always color match my skin and client's skin to just make sure that you're getting the absolute best flawless finish for your foundation. So you always want to match. I usually match on the side of the face, and I usually do a match to this part of my skin and the neck, because if I see like a pretty flawless transition between these two areas, I know that the color is going to be perfect for the person, and they're not going to have like that look of like an, makeup only on their face and then nothing beyond that, because you want your neck and your face to be the same color. So if you look at my neck and my face, same color, so it's gonna end up looking like flawless and not like I'm wearing a whole ton of makeup, right? Because that's how we want it to look. We want it to look like that flawless finish, and that's how you get this going on. So the first things I always ask people are, do they tend to burn or do they tend to tan? If you tend to burn, you most likely have pink undertones, and you need to look at a foundation that has more of a pinkier undertone so that it matches closely. My skin burns, so I have more of a pink undertone, and I always use the colors of Lime Life by Alcone in olive or Gina Beige, because they match my skin tone the best. I can't speak today. So I'll just show you. When I do a line here, you can see how it's pretty much exact to my neck and my face. And the tone is the right one for my skin. It's a little bit pinkyish. It's gonna melt right into my skin when I use my beauty blender, and you're gonna see it basically disappear. And it's actually the one I'm wearing all over my skin right now. So it's got the right tone for me. In the summertime, I tend to use more of the olive foundation. So I might use an olive 2 or an olive 1. So let me just show you the olive, how it compares. So that's the olive. It's a tiny bit darker, a little bit of a deeper color. And then this is another one here. So can you see that? So just a little bit darker for me right now, but in the summertime, it's gonna be perfection. So I'm more of an olive 1, Gina Beige, olive 2 if I got like a really great tan in the summer, if I'm lucky, or if I'm using like a self tanner, I might use that in the summer. And you can always like mix these together too. If you find that you're kind of in between a color, you can use like an olive 1 and olive 2 or Gina Beige. You can kind of blend those together on your skin. Sometimes I'm going through a transition, from fall to winter, and I've got a little bit of a tan, especially if it's like warmer, and I want to blend those two together, and it works out perfectly. So if you have pink undertones like me and your skin tends to burn, this is the color that you want to go for. The olive colors, the Gina Beige, that's what you're looking for. If you are more of a person who tans, you need more of a yellow undertone, and that is our Shinto line for the foundation. So let me show you a Shinto 1 and how that is different. So I'm just going to throw this on here. You see that's a little bit darker, and it's going to stand out even more when I put on my Shinto 2 because it's a deeper color. And I'll put that on right here beside my Gina Beige. Can you see how now it stands out, and that you can see has clearly more of a yellowy undertone? So when you have a yellow undertone, you're looking for the Shinto because that's going to match your skin tone better. So if you're more of a tanner, that's what you're looking for, okay? So best thing, pick the color that matches your skin tone, and you're going to pick the one that is going to give you that flawless appearance for your neck. Okay, you guys, so this is the RCMA formula. So it's highly pigmented. It's meant to last. It feels like skin on your skin. It's meant to like blend in so amazingly well when you kind of like push it into your skin. And it's meant to last really long. So you don't need a lot of product. It really goes a long way. Okay, so now I want to talk about your concealer, because I am also getting a lot of questions about which concealer for what. So the Fair One concealer that we have, is perfect for getting rid of any red or purple around your eyes. It has like this greeny undertone to it, so it really cuts through any purple. And that's what I use every single day, just around my eye and also right in the corner here. The best way to kind of like brighten up your skin right away is to take a little bit of this fair one and just pop that right in the corner of your eye. And when you blend this out, you're automatically gonna get like that brightness going on. So you can see how I just put that in. I haven't blended it out. I've just placed it in where I wanted it, and it's already gonna brighten up where I'm looking at, or where I wanna place that. That is perfect for cutting that purple and red. And that's what I highly recommend for anyone who's looking to get rid of like any dark spots in their eye. And also when you place it right in the corner like that, you're not gonna get as much underneath your eye. If you do notice product going under your eye, it may be because you're using too much. So you just want to kind of play around with that and see, am I placing too much right under my eye? Do I need to get right underneath there with like a setting powder, or use a brush, or just sort of blend it out a little bit more? So if you ever notice that you're getting your product sitting on your skin, there's a couple things it could be. Could be like exfoliation needs to happen. It could be that you could put on like a face oil underneath to kind of make that a little more smooth. And it could be that you're just using too much product. So don't ever get discouraged. It's one of those things that's like a fine tune kind of process you need to work through. So just work on it. Just like try a few different things, and I promise you something's gonna work. After I've put on my foundation, I always look and go back over for if I have any sort of like spots or areas that I might wanna cover up with my concealer. And I use a Fair 2 concealer, and I just generally sort of tend to like maybe put a little bit by the edge of my nose if I have any redness, and then I'll just kind of blend that in. So you always want to start with your foundation and then apply your concealer to any spots that aren't covered by your foundation. Okay, so I hope those tips helped you guys today. If you have comments or you need me to color match your skin, anything like that, any questions, please let me know.